Return from the shadows. On the outskirts of a bustling European city stood a high-security prison known for its strict regime. Inside, Thomas Grayson had spent the last 6 years serving his sentence for armed robbery and attempted murder. But Thomas wasn't spending his time repenting. His thoughts were consumed by revenge. He blamed one man for his arrest, Mark Winston. Mark had witnessed the crime and provided key testimony that led to Thomas's conviction. From that moment, Thomas vowed to one day settle the score. One day, chaos erupted in the prison when a group of armed assailants attacked to free their accomplices. In the confusion, Thomas managed to escape. He knew the police would be on his trail soon, so he had to act quickly. Through an old contact, Thomas found Mark's address. Mark now lived with his wife, Karen, and their 7-year-old son, Henry, in a quiet suburban neighborhood. For several days, Thomas observed the family. He watched Mark walk his son to school in the mornings, and Karen ride her bike to run errands. They seemed happy, and that only fueled his rage. "You took everything from me," Thomas muttered as he watched Mark hug his son by the front door. "Now, I'll take everything from you." Thomas devised a cunning plan. He constructed an explosive device hidden inside an ordinary package, intending for Mark to open it at home, killing everyone inside. Disguised as a deliveryman, Thomas approached the Winstons' house on a Saturday when the entire family was home. "Good afternoon, Mr. Winston. I have a package for you," he said with a fake smile. Mark was surprised but took the box. Thomas nodded and walked away, his heart racing with anticipation. When Mark returned to the living room with the package, Karen immediately felt uneasy. "Who's it from?" she asked. "I don't know. There are no labels," Mark replied, inspecting the box. Karen noticed that the box was unusually heavy for its size. She insisted that Mark not open it until they determined the sender. Mark agreed. They took the package to the police station, where experts discovered the explosive device hidden inside. When Thomas learned his plan had failed, he was furious. He decided to finish the job himself. That night, he headed to Mark's house, intending to ambush him near his car. But by then, the police were already guarding the house. Thomas was apprehended as he climbed over the fence. During his arrest, he shouted, "I just wanted justice." In court, Thomas confessed that he wouldn't have stopped until he destroyed Mark and his family. The ordeal brought Mark, Karen, and Henry even closer together. They learned to cherish every moment they had with each other. As for Thomas, he was sent back to prison under a stricter regime. Yet, despite his actions, he couldn't forget Mark's words in the courtroom. "Hatred has destroyed you, Thomas. I hope you'll one day find a way to break free from it." Those words stayed with him, and perhaps they might one day lead him to a better path.